police brutality. Dramatic video footage of the incident in Potts Point in the early hours has now gone viral, but police claim it doesn't show the whole story.
Potts Point, police try to subdue and arrest a woman who allegedly punched a female officer in the mouth moments before. The woman, Claire Helen, had been in the taxi with 4 others. They argued about the fare. One of them, it's claimed, punched the driver. As police try to cuff the woman, they were accused by the group of being heavy-handed.
Are you serious? You just kicked her in the head? Are you serious? Arrest?
She just threw me to the ground and kicked me and then started hitting my head on the pavement, and then next thing you know, they're all on top of me. She pulled my dress over my head and everyone was screaming to them to like cover me up, but they're like hitting me on bare skin. Police clearly felt they were under threat.
Police are not punching bags. Neither are taxi drivers.
The video, which was shot by one member of the group, lasts just 36 seconds. It's already been viewed by 500,000 people on social media. What it doesn't show is the lead-up, the alleged assault on the taxi driver and the police officer. Superintendent Fitzgerald says he's seen CCTV of the whole incident,
which clearly shows the female offender punched the female police officer in an unprovoked assault, which caused the wrestle which you see on the YouTube, on the social media.
Claire Helen is a movie extra. She scored a bit role in Angelina Jolie's new film, Unbroken, and she fancies herself as a TV presenter.
Hey guys, you're with Claire from Le Clubs TV.
She took to Facebook claiming she was assaulted by police and asked for the video to be shared, also claiming cops went to town on me.
I was petrified. I thought she was going to break my back or my face or something, you know, and what made matters worse is it only got worse when we got back to the police station.
If there has been an overuse of force, you can be sure the courts will take that into consideration. They'll examine it.
Claire and 3 members of her group have been charged with a range of offences, including assaulting police. They appear in court in January. Mark Burrows, 9 News.
That apology had little impact on Eric Garner's still grieving family. His loved ones outraged over the grand jury's decision. CBS 2's Weijia Jiang live in Tompkinsville, where despite the anger, there are calls for peace in the streets tonight. Weijia?
And Maurice, the Garner family is asking people not to show their feelings through violence, but make no mistake, they are angry. They say Eric Garner was not only murdered, but it was caught on a video that should have been enough for an indictment.
This cell phone video moved the world to follow the criminal investigation that resulted and ended with a grand jury clearing the officer with his arms around Eric Garner, who died shortly after.
This thing is just breaking my heart, just pulling me apart.
Tonight, his family expressed outrage. The Staten Island district attorney said members of the jury found no reasonable cause to indict Daniel Pantaleo. He faced a range of charges from reckless endangerment to murder. When asked if she accepted Pantaleo's condolences,
hell no.
Garner's wife physically tensed up and lunged forward.
Who's going to play Santa Claus for my grandkids this year? Because he played Santa Claus for my grandkids. Who's going to do that now?
Police union leaders paint a different picture of Garner. The 43-year-old was arrested several times for marijuana possession and selling untaxed cigarettes. In fact, that's why officers stopped him on July 17th. Pantaleo says he resisted arrest, so he used a takedown move, not a chokehold.
It's a very emotional day for our city. It's a very painful day for so many New Yorkers. That is the core reality.
Mayor Bill de Blasio solemnly called for calm during protests, hoping they would not look like those in Ferguson, Missouri, violent and raw, after a grand jury failed to indict a cop who shot unarmed teen Michael Brown. Back at the Staten Island scene, Garner's stepfather asked an angry man to cool off, saying peace is more powerful.
And right now we are surrounded by about a dozen protesters. Aside from a few sporadic outbursts, all night long people here have been reflecting a lot more than lashing out. Live in the Tompkinsville section of Staten Island, Weijia Zhang, CBS 2 News.
All right, Weijia, thank you.
Don't touch the came over.